They're ready to get that counterattack.
Minute and a half scored away already as well here, too. So let's see exactly how Jax is going to be able to come back for this one, as they did lose the initial volley. Moving on to the second one here now. Slin trying to go back and score this. Oh, almost banks the shot off as well, but he gets punched out. However, can get back possession and trying to throw it in.
So
just
close.
barely saved by Palador there. And wow, Lemming as well trying to hold on to this. We can see the disc is going crazy as these players using their hand movements to try and keep it in the open, try and make themselves unpredictable, and it's working out brilliantly. Jax still trying desperately to get this back under their control. However, at the same time, Eclipse hasn't been able to clear it just yet either. That's going to change now, though. Palador takes it. No, sends it back downfield. Here we go. Finally get access to a mid-tunnel. We'll see if Slin can maybe steal it away real quick. Yeah, Slin gets the punch off. We do have Palador ready to pick it right back up again.
Oh, yeah, it's that server doing its extrapolation. It's one of the things that it does in order to keep everything smooth, but they're moving so fast that the extrapolation is having trouble keeping up, and they're not used to having to deal with people who move this fast. Both teams doing that juggling, that dribbling between their two hands in order to make it hard to grab it from them, and it's being exacerbated by the way extrapolation works. And still, Boop
there
is
we
able
go,
to nail
out
it
of
for a
nowhere.
three-pointer.
It's Boop again doing this. He's done it so many times throughout the series, and now he's done it once again at the start of the secondary series. He moves in, scores a three-pointer out of absolutely nowhere.
He's often referred to as Europe's Lemming, but if they win, then Lemming will have to be known as North America's Boop. Indeed, it's a fight that they have in the chat rooms in Discord, and at this point, it will add way more credibility to that argument.
Let's see here now. The launch coming out in a moment here for the guys on Eclipse. They will have possession going into their favor this time. Only a matter of getting that pressure down the field. Picked up by Palador. Should be able to send it back over to Lemming here in a moment. He's going to be waiting until these guys get very close to him, giving himself a moment, and there we go. Baited it perfectly. However, Jax using the slingshot just as quickly to get back into defensive position and try to clear this away.
Yes, Appenterra actually recovering it, kicking over to Boop. Boop looking for an opening.
See, Slim
They
picking
catch
this
him
up.
with an open goal, but no one's down there to take it. He must have got knocked out.
We do see a few more players trying to move in now to secure this. However, it's not going to be left into the open here. Slin still with control over it. Boop as well scores again. It's only going to be a two-pointer this time. Actually, no, was that another three-pointer?
That's what it
no,
looks
it wasn't.
like.
Yeah, it was another three-pointer. Excuse me. Another three-pointer scored by Boop. He is showing up and is showing up as a massive MVP for Jax to save them in this series and potentially steal the championship away from Eclipse.
Yes, man. This is a new one for Eclipse, having to play exhausted, having to play with their backs on the wall, having to play against a team that is not only the #1 in the EU, but is also very hyped off their first win against Eclipse. Maybe this will be the one that moves in their favor, but Eclipse does have possession to begin.
It's the launch. They move themselves back out here now. Lemming still holding on to control of it. Not going to be passing it away so easily just yet. Goes instead back over there towards Palador. He's going to be able to pick it up instead, throwing it towards the upfield. We've got Slin trying to move in and interfere with this one. Does he get it off? No, sadly not. It goes over to iShiny instead, who's been very, very quiet throughout the course of this series so far.
Except for that three-pointer.
Yeah, now he's going to move forward here, and as he goes in, Appenterra looking to defend. Now remember, Appenterra hasn't had the best of luck so far in trying to hold on to this goal, and once again, falls down here. In an attempt to defend himself, he gets knocked out, and it's going to be another two-pointer scored by Eclipse.
Yes, it is. And look at the stun disparity between the two of them. They are a heavy stunning team. This is what the Europeans say about the North Americans. Say North Americans like to punch and Europeans like to pass. I say it's violence versus teamwork. Which one is going to work?
However, the goals from Jax have been far more effective. They've both been three-pointers, while there have been only two-pointers from the side of Eclipse just yet. Jax getting ready to launch back out, and now they will have possession as well. So let's see what they can do with this advantage.
Don't give up that heat.
Ooh. Almost losing the disc right there, too.
Forgot to hit those brakes when Lemming came at him.
Yeah, Lemming coming in at lightning speed there. Eclipse is going to be under pressure. They successfully get the disc over here towards the Eclipse side of the arena.
Slin doesn't have a ride to get back.
Palador still trying to maintain possession. Two players from Eclipse actually getting punched back out there. Slin can maintain it, however, Lemming is going to pick it up instead.
The way that they're all playing, it appears that the extrapolation issue that we're having, I think it's only for our client side, what we have for a spectator. The other users don't seem to be having an issue with it as they snatch it from each other. So in-game, they're actually seeing a different picture than what we're seeing. So don't worry about that if you're sitting there watching us at home.
And of course, Palador moving up with iShiny right now. They're going to have to try and get past Appenterra once again. Moving it right up towards him to slam it inside of the goal, and they once again go right past Appenterra. It's another two-pointer, the third goal this time in the round for Eclipse. And there's only 42 seconds for Jax to respond with one of their own.
Yes, they are definitely tied up, and the Jacks will get possession again. They'll have an opportunity to rush the goal, but right now their momentum has been broken. They started really strong with two back-to-back three-pointers, but right now Eclipse has turned it around, and that's the last thing you want is for Eclipse to start gaining momentum on you.
So let's see here. The launch about to come out again. Like we said before, Jax, they are going to have themselves disc control at the very least to play off of here. So over to the side tunnel to start things off, gives the possession over towards Slin. Slin having to go past another member of Eclipse to successfully do it, get themselves inside of the bubble here, over towards Eclipse's side of the arena. They can't keep it there though.
They're fighting it out. They're duking it out. They're holding on to it. Boops team's got an
20
opportunity
seconds.
to do it. That's right. I said Boops team, if he can get us another three-pointer.
Boop has been the savior so far, the only one to be able to score any goals.
That is going to cost him.
Where's he at? He needed to take that and score the goal. That might end up taking this into OT as a result of that, as we're still tied up at 6-6. They might be able to make one more run at it.
Nope.
Slin, no, getting punched back out there. And with the disc flying to the other side, the timer is going to expire, and that means we go to overtime for round number 1 of the repeated series.
Yep, and overtime unfortunately does favor Eclipse as far as it concerns Jax. Eclipse does have the fastest joust in the game, and we don't see them get beat very often. Other people claim that they have a faster joust, but we have not seen evidence of that yet, especially when Eclipse decides to pull out their nuclear option of 5-man launches.
There we go. Big launch coming back out here. Possession this time is
There
going to be
it
in
is.
the middle, and it's picked up by Eclipse. Lemming specifically is able to take control of it, and we do see Palador getting it as well. Where exactly are we going to see the disc end up swinging towards here? My Shiny trying to swoop it in. Not going to happen just yet. The disc continues to fly. Slin trying to intercept it here, but he cannot get it away from the Eclipse players. That's dangerous now. Remember here in overtime, the next goal, regardless of how quickly it happens, will win. They've got the chance to do it
There
right
it
here,
is.
and indeed, Eclipse will slam dunk it. It's Lemming that scores it, and Eclipse will take round 1 again in the second series.
Round 1, gaining momentum, putting themselves in a much harder lead, giving themselves what they need to actually break the momentum that Jax was getting. Can Jax get hyped again? Can they push themselves in the lead?